see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tigers offense takes the field. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start
wide open on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Man, this defense is reeling already. First play of the game, and you give up an explosive play in the passing game just like that. They better collect themselves and buckle up and get ready to go.
That's caught. It's Adams. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Now, and a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He tries to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep.
He could go all... Oh, man, really? Coughing it up? Looked like he was going to do some damage, take that thing back to the house, and instead he coughs it up and gives it to the other team.
This offense has it with really good field position. To the ground with the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas A&M's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Touchdown, Tiger! Stealing a score on special teams.
And that is one of because of that young man's football life. A true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. Pulls it in. It's Armstrong. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To throw, it's Hart. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll run it with Wilson. Just shedding tackles. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Turner. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Some much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in. And great start. Keep chipping away.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7. And the defense makes a play. Backing him back at the 10.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand it the ball.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's got room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Lost a throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Back to pass, it's Hart. Here's a heat. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Armstrong. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Defense.
Holding on the defense is just a gift to the offense with the automatic 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Wide open downfield. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Red pass, it's complete. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Armstrong. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. And off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They want to run this quarterback.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. So here comes the Auburn offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Mills. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can
change after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hart. Finds his man, it's Wilson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of 1st downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Cross. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Throws for the tight end. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. They want to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he picks up a 1st down. Not a flag on the play, it's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll go back to the ground. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation. Trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 5 over Boise State.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So now it's 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Mills. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
Tackle at the 27-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Hart. He lobs one high down the left side. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggie! And that one will... up here in the second half. Yeah.
Simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Auburn lines up quickly.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive lanes.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rogers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Makes the grab. It's Rogers. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen.
Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Leaves it with the back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's touchdown Tiger. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
He'll do it himself. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Quickly complete. Good, solid pickup on that. Got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Rides the back on the option, the give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got it on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Dropping back, it's Hart. Bringing the heat. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop. Turning it over. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Turbin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Here comes the offense on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball back quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Great timing there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown, Auburn! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Hart. They've got the screen set up. Powers through the defender. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Wilson on the carry.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 35. upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field.
That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll give it to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a make a big play for this defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They want that clock to run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. There he goes! He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3, now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And they'll try to tack 3 more onto this lead late. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 8 over Boise State. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short. Good, solid pickup on that play. They've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Lost to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Cross. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wilson. Oh, he's got some space. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll get rid of it. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one is picked off in the end zone. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.